Hello and welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Now, since the last time you saw this, I had to redo the bear fight because I had the same key set to my recording software as I did to quick load, which was very unfortunate. And then I was doing this section. I'd gone over there to talk to Master Island, and it crashed. So we're back again, but I am going to take a quick second to look for the quick save button, and I'll quick save every time we do something mildly interesting. So F5. Okay. So get the sack. Hello, Finarl.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
Now, my character doesn't like people who cross him, but he also has a kind of respect for people who earn it. Like, he's not going to cross those people either. So
Tamlin's my friend too.
I'm going to follow what the Keeper told me to do.
If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
So I will not dissuade
Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us.
And
fine.
I'm not going to go
I
trouble her
just
with
get you into trouble.
Kind of problem.
I guess I should be guarding the camp right now anyhow. Good luck finding Tamlin. You have my prayers.
Yeah. And I'm not one to take him away from guarding the camp. For all I know, he's a vital part of the camp guard, so I want to do that. Let's look at this scroll. The City Elves. It is hard to tell our children about those of our people who have decided to live in the Shemlin cities. They ask, why would anyone want to be treated like that? And sometimes I do not know myself. I do not understand myself. They were freed, but they have returned to live in the service of their former masters. They are housed like animals in walled sections of the Shemlin cities. They do the meanest of tasks and are rewarded with nothing. Why? I do not know. We tell the children that the Elven are strong, that we are proud people, but they hear of these city elves who choose to toil under the human's heavy hand. How do we teach them pride when they know there are others who would allow themselves to be trampled into the dust? So we tell them that these city elves are to be pitied, that they have given up on their people, given up their heritage. We tell them that some people are so used to being controlled that when freed, they know not what to do with themselves. They are weak and afraid of the unfamiliar, afraid of life wandering. Above all, they are afraid to even hope that one day we may have a throne of our own again. So this is the same Keeper we heard earlier talking about the Dalish elves, I think. So, yes, obviously a important Keeper. Hunter Payro.
So you have returned to us, Dalish. We are grateful you are whole and well.
Yes. I'm glad to be here as well.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
Yeah, I want to see if there was anything to tell.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalish. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
Yeah, I made a mistake. Why are you going on about it?
The impatience of youth. Obviously, you do not remember why we struggle, or why that is important. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Yeah, I have important things to do.
I suppose Tamlin cannot wait for tales. Another time, then.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time telling tales to children when I should be gathering supplies to go and help Tamlin. That just seems foolish. Oh, locked chest. Interesting. I might want to find a way in there. Hello, Mar. I'm sorry, I'm going to look at your headless statue first. Oh, it's this one again. Gillanan, Nanan, mother of the Hala. They say that Gillanan was one of the people in the days before Arlathan and the chosen of Andrul the Huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white, and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andrul's ways, and Andrul favoured her above all others. One day, while hunting in the forest, Gillanan came across a hunter she did not know, and at his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. Gillanan was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of Andrul. Gillanan demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andrul in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gillanan called upon the goddess to curse him, so he would never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillanan's curse took hold, and the hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and his family began to mock him for his impotence, and for what use is a hunter who cannot hunt. Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gillanan and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gillanan while she was out on a hunt with her sisters and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gillanan that he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with them, so she could teach him to make proper offering to Andrul. Moved by his plea, Gillanan followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gillanan. He blinded her first, and then bound her as one would bind a fresh kill from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gillanan prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elgaran for vengeance, to Mother Mithril to protect her. But above all, she prayed to Andrul. Andrul sent her hairs to Gillanan, and they chewed through the rope that bound her. But Gillanan was still wounded and blind, and could not find her way home. So Andrul turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala. And Gillanan found her way back to her sisters, and led them to the hunter who was brought to justice. And since that day the Hala have guided the people, and have never led us astray, for they listen to the voice of Gillanan. So it's the same keeper as before. So basically the Hala are descended from a kind of semi-prophet god kind of person. Okay, just gonna quick save because I'm a bit paranoid about crashing. Okay, hello Mara.
It's good to see you recovered.
Yeah, thank you, I should go. No, how are the Hala
They fare
doing?
well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
I'm just gonna be honest, he might be dead.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
Yes, the
I
Hala are
admire
beautiful.
them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Okay. So we got our small wooden crate here. Did I see a small scroll?
Delighted.
Arlathan Part 2. I don't think we had a Part 1, so okay. You ask what happened to Arlathan. Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore have no record of what truly happened. What we have are accounts of the days before the fall and a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the elves slept. Clans and tribes gave way to a powerful empire known as Tevinter, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elfhaven. And when they breached the great city of Arlathan, our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, chose to flee rather than fight. With magic demons and even dragons at their behest, the Tevinter Imperium marched easily through Arlathan, destroying homes and galleries and amphitheaters that had stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and the human contact quickened their veins until every captured elf turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. As to why the gods didn't answer our people, our people left only a legend. They say that Finn Harrow, the Dread Wolf and Lord of Tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce, and the gods of good would remove themselves to heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss, neither group ever again to enter the other's land. But the gods did not know that Finn Harrow had planned to betray them, and by the time they realised the Dread Wolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respective realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable, to be sure, but those elves who travel the beyond claim that Finn Harrow still roams the world of dreams, keeping watch over the gods lest they escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, Arlathan had fallen to the very humans our people had once considered mere pests. It is said that the Tevinter Magisters used their great destructive power to force the very ground to swallow Arlathan whole, destroying eons of collected knowledge, culture and art, the whole of Elven lore left only to memory. Okay. So this is roughly the area where I crashed, so being extra careful.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
Yeah, the hunter's name's Tamlin.
I hope you find him soon.
Paul's a flat air. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Yes, only the part where we sacrifice young elves to the gods.
That's funny. It is funny, right? You don't actually do that.
Yes. Okay, hello, Island.
I'm glad you've recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
I'm gonna see if I can persuade him to give me a bow.
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yeah, that would do. There you go.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Yes. Why would you give away your father's bow, anyway?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
Okay, I don't have time to hear whole tales, but I would like to see what he has for sale.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Although I did find out last time, before the crash, that we have no money, so I'm just gonna just leave this bit. I'm going to hit save and walk over here and press the inventory key, which is exactly what crashed it last time. Right, well, I walked over there, pressed the inventory key, and it crashed the game. So, I'm guessing I cannot use the I key for some reason. I'll try and find a reason for that, But let's open the inventory manually. Yes, that didn't crash. It's good. If that had crashed, we were in serious trouble. Right. Equip my other item set. You've got here. So I suspect that the... Okay, so I think he maybe gave me this bow. Yeah, I think he gave me this bow, but the bow I have is better than the one I found. Checking the armor is all the same. Yup. Okay. Close that. So that was unfortunate to find out that we've got a way of making the game crash, but it's nice to know. So we got one more location before we move on to Merrill. So have a look in this chest. Some more armor. I could probably sell the armor and get something, but I don't want to. This lady looks quite agitated. Let's have a talk to her.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Mothered by... So I guess this kind of mother figure to Alpax here, so let's... That was good.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
Well, they might be right.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Yeah, you always say that.
It's true. Your mother was... Well, let's not talk about that. I'm sure you have plenty on your mind.
True. She probably hasn't spoken very much about her parents, but this is neither the time nor place.
Try to make the evening meal, will you? You're nothing but skin and bones.
Okay. Just save up after that. Right, time to speak to Merrill. Hello?
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Okay, let's go.
Let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Quest updated. Yeah, so we've got to go and search for Tamlin. Okay. Gonna check what Merrill has. He has flame weapons. Weakness, which is a penalty to attack and defense. Flame burst, which I believe is a kind of AoE spell. And arcane bolt, which is just a normal bolt. So if you could use flame weapons to start. And we will just go along this path again. Got my bow out. I'm probably gonna have to tank most of the enemies so that Merrill won't want to shoot them from over here.
Come, let's shed some blood.
Right, let's move a little bit closer. Okay.
What were those things?
Oh.
Were those Darkspawn?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from?
Over there.
Were they here before?
Yeah, I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine.
It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact.
I'm fine.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Okay. And a save before I try using the hotkey for the codex. Where is it? There it is. Creatures. Oh, we got a few creatures that we haven't looked at. Genlock. These are the most common darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. Okay. Giant spiders. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of magical disturbances, or a great number of deaths. In such place, spirit and demon pass into the world of living and attempt to take control over living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts, however. Some claim that they are thinning the veil, allows magic to leak from the Fade, tainting such creatures as spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents in combat, studies of them have been few and the full range of their abilities are unknown. Wow, this is a lot on a wolf. I think from now on, I'm only really going to look at information that is, like, that might need to actually be known. Like, that we don't know already. Because I don't need to look at, like, every wolf, every spider. Like, you'll know what a wolf and a spider are. And you've seen them already, so, you know. A giant spider is a spider that's giant, so. Right. I'll just move on. There's that Hala.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
Nope, it wasn't here.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
All the birds? Yeah, it's a bit quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Yes. Go to switch to that. Is that long? Not long enough. So
it shall be as you.
Over there. I'll need to use weakness. Oh no. Right, let's move you to the side. Get a good flame burst on. Use weakness on that one.
Yes, of course.
And it's dead. It's time to go check for loot. This is different, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's exactly the same and I'm imagining things. Yep, we're back in the cave. Codex updated. Genlock. Okay, this is something I'll read. Alphas. In any group of Genlocks, there's usually one who is dominant. As the tallest, strongest, smartest of the kind, Alphas serve as a sort of commander, directing or bullying others in combat. Emissaries. The most intelligent of the Alphas become gifted sorcerers with many abilities akin to blood magic. These are the emissaries, and they usually only appear during a blight. I'm just going to hit save in case we crash. Move on. So there's a dead Genlock here. So what killed the Genlock?
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
You're probably right.
Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Okay, so that's... I thought she was going to talk about these genlocks already being dead, but I guess they were just killed by whatever's in here. Another dead genlock. Well, it's free loot, but still... I'm gonna go down this way and attempt to... like, we've already cleared all of the traps this way, so we should be fine to just keep going. No, okay.
Alright.
Go kick them below the belt. Ooh. That was quite vicious.
And so
really.
I shall.
There's that. Do we have another genlock? Run in after it. It could possibly be beating us somewhere. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Well, carrying on. We know where we're going. We've been here before. That trap wasn't there before. Oh, the emissary. That's the one we need to target. So I'm going to set him to stun it. And I want you to use weakness on it. Right. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Go forward. Go forward a little bit more. Right, burn him. And target that one. You continue targeting. Good. You get that one. And you... Oh, you already killed that one. Okay. So, weakness. And they're dead. Right. Moving on. Here's those corpses we killed. Be careful, Meryl, don't step on the circle. That will just poison you. Ah, so this explains who killed all the Darkspawn. Let me just pick up the loot. No, okay.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Yes, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see.
Well,
my name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
So, we need to take it to the Keeper then.
The Darkspawn are drawn to the mirror. Do you want to lead them to your clan?
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
So, I've got a disease with no cure. Okay. What should I do about that?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
So he's dead?
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Okay, well, I guess we're going back to the camp. You know, the Keeper said that she trusts this guy, and I'm willing to give him a shot.
I sense no other darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
Grey Warden says we'll find nothing.
I see. Merrill, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Right, well, got a level up, some money, we got a codex updated about the Grey Wardens. I will read this next time, I think. Quest updated. So we broke the mirror to stop doing more harm. Leveled up, got some gold. Right. Well, I'm sorry about the length of this episode. Well, it's quite long, but we haven't really done very much, unfortunately, due to a few technical issues. But hopefully next time we can advance the story a bit, and yes, I'll see you then. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a like. Bye.